Well, it's easy and not easy at the same time. I When I'm working on a fiction project, you need huge chunks of time, whereas poetry you can fit it in. So, but it seems it takes a different part of mine. When Margaret Atwood was here a couple of years ago, she was talking about somebody asked her a question about the difference between writing poetry and writing fiction. She said that it takes place in a different part of the brain because her brother's a neurologist, and so she said that poetry takes place in the part of the brain near to where music takes place, and fiction takes place in the brain near where conversation takes place. And so it's really using a different part of your brain. You have to kind of, I think once you understand that, then you can divide your time. Best jam I ever had was in France. Uh, our friends Claude and Marie Mercier were taking us on a little car trip, and we went to this town called Coulanges-la-Rouge, and it's an all red brick town. And we stayed in this little bed and breakfast, and the woman who was our hostess made her own jams and the confiture, and they were just absolutely smashing. Everybody else was chatting and talking about this and that, and I was just eating the jams and asking her questions about making jam. Well, I think Emily Dickinson traveled. I teach a class on the letters of the poets, and in her letters, I think that she proves that she can, even though she stayed in Amherst and on her family's block plan, she traveled all over. So I do think travel's essential, but I think that the way you travel, sometimes people travel with their feet and sometimes they travel with their mind. My dad was in the Air Force, and so we traveled a lot when I was a kid, and I love it, but I hate leaving home. So, but once I'm on the road, I love it. And it really feeds my work big time. So,